Hello, it's me, BTGF again, and today I'm going to be talking about the Phasmophobia news. So basically, I've left out a bunch of stuff, but I'm going to be going over most of the things being added. Alright, so let's begin. So the first thing on this list is actually something already in the beta. It's the prison level. If you played the beta, you would know what this is. Basically, it's just a prison map. It's nothing really special about it, it's just a prison map. It's actually pretty big. I think it's about the size of high school. And I played on it once. I didn't even find the room where the ghost was, but I found out that there is a book, and if you throw it down, it acts like the voodoo doll. It might be a glitch, who knows. Anyways, second thing is single player. Basically, it's just single player. You don't connect to a server, and you just play by yourself. Next thing is the new leveling system, and well, they might be adding. So basically, how they want it to work is every level, you require more EXP or XP to level up again. So if you're level 1, it'll take like 100 XP to level up, but then when you're level 2, you need 150 XP to level up. That's basically that. Next one is just quality of life, so you don't need to quit a server to change your settings. Basically, they're planning on adding options to the server screen. This one is also a quality of life improvement. The Crucifix, they're planning on adding a way to indicate that has been used, which will be very useful, in my opinion, of course. And this next one is to make the ghost a bit smarter, I suppose. I don't really know. To make the ghost go to the last location it saw the player during hunts, or anything, I guess. It just won't run away when it loses sight of you. After that, we have drop-down difficulty for maps. So you don't need to go... If you don't have a professional high school, you don't need to, because it'll just have a drop-down menu with amateur, intermediate, and a professional. Add journal to main menu. It explains itself. Make the ghost have a random chance to throw objects at the player. I think this would be pretty cool, I guess. Maybe if they slow down the player, I don't know, but just a random chance. Alright, this one is a pretty big one. Move the last page of the journal to the truck as a group mechanic. So I think this is how they want to implement it. So the journal will be in the truck. So if you get like a bit of evidence, like you got EMF level 5 in the house, you can't just write it down in there. You have to actually go back to the van and write it down in your journal. Alright, next is kind of similar to the last one, I think. I don't know. But it's basically make the ghost interact with objects during hunts, so throwing around objects and stuff, I suppose. Next is another quality of life change. Make candles placeable, so they just don't get thrown on the floor or drop. Yeah. Alright, the next one is actually another map, the apartment building. I'm imagining this will be like as big as one of the houses, I guess. Not too big, and I'm guessing that like there will be a lot of outdoor space, and most of the time you're gonna be outdoors, cause checking all the rooms outside or something. I don't know. I've seen a lot of apartments. All right, next one is actually another map. It's actually called the Mansion. I'm really certain it's actually probably gonna be bigger than the maybe bigger than not the high school. Maybe bigger than I don't know. Maybe bigger than the high school. I don't really know. But, I'm hoping that there will be some very cool things in that. I don't know. Our next thing is a new item they're planning on adding. And it is the night vision goggles. And these are apparently going to be really expensive. So, yeah. The next thing is the SLS Camera. Basically, this is a ghost finding tool that marks the bones, or like the structure of beings or something, but it also does to invisible beings. So basically, if you have a person standing in the middle of this camera, they'll be out like their bones will be outlined with like green or something, but it will also work for ghosts as well, so that would be cool, I suppose. Next thing is it's actually just a little visual or hearing thing. So add distant screams for outside and things in windows of other houses. So There's a lot of ghosts going through town, I suppose. Alright, almost to the end. Make plates and glass shatter into pieces, which is a pretty basic one. Pretty cool. Throwing plates of the ghost, shattering into pieces. Static ghost shadows on windows with a chance of spawn based on sanity. You know how this will work. If you don't, I'll explain it. So basically, you can see the ghost shadows on windows, but it has a chance, and that chance is based on your sanity. So if you had 0 sanity, it will happen pretty frequently, I suppose. And last but not least, add ghost voices for when the ghost is hunting. Basically, I don't know what type of ghost voice is, like talking or like just sounds, but yeah. That's all, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And subscribe to K-Dog, I guess. He's cool. And goodbye. Don't do anything else.
I want to get a picture, though.
This room.
Right, I'm going in here.
Temps and ghost room. Phantom Mare, Yuri.